Hello, my wonderful Sagittarians. Welcome to your Dive Into 2024 reading. I'm going to be pulling 3 energy cards, one to represent each month, January, February, March. We're taking a look at the first 3 months for you in 2024. I want to thank you guys for all the views. The videos with the highest views are the videos that get done first. So you and Scorpio are the 2 first ones to get done. So let's dive into your reading, my wonderful Sagittarius. And if you're new, please subscribe, click on the bell, like, comment, share. This all helps your videos get out there, guys, so that you get to be one of the first videos that are done on my channel. So for my beautiful Sagittarian spirit, what is the energy for January 2024? Whoops, February. So we have January, February, March. What is the energy for March? Wow, nice. Ooh, look at you. So in January, my dear Sagittarians, it's kind of, you may feel split, okay? In January, it could be a split in maybe being pulled in different directions, okay? Not sure which direction to take, maybe. I also feel like someone could be mirroring something back at you. And for some of you, this is happening. Some type of, it's like an inner revealing. Okay, there's something, a gift within you, something yet for you to learn about yourself is what I feel like. But in January, it's being brought to the surface for you. Okay, it's like you're unlocking something within you. Okay, and it could be a new gift of yours. It's like I almost feel like the energy I feel is like in 2 places at one time. Okay, so some of you may be really opening up your spiritual gifts. So it's like you're here, but you're experiencing a lot from the other side, okay, in the month of January. But it's gaining wisdom from it, okay? You're learning how to work with that energy. That's what I feel like for you. And by keeping yourself present, okay, in the moment in January, that allows you to process what is happening for you in January, okay? It allows you to process what is happening for you in January, okay? So you're gaining some type of insight. Some of you, not all of you, could be dealing with someone with maybe a split personality. I'm getting that as well, not for all, but for some. February is going to be an emotional month for you, my Sagittarians, okay? That's because there's some shadow work you're doing in January regarding this new gift that's opening up for you. Okay, For some of you, it's in regards to something that maybe you've been feeling a lot of anxiety the last couple of months. Maybe you've been feeling like the energy surrounding you has been shifting, and you feel like you're in two different places at one time. You may see that some people are falling away in your life, but see how new people are coming in, okay? You could be getting in your emotions around that, right? Because it's hard. When people start like falling out of our lives, there is a moment when we feel that aloneness comes in, right? But it's trusting that spirit is going to bring in new people to replace those people that are no longer meant to be on your path. And it's really trusting in that trusting your abilities. Okay, I feel like some of you don't really trust deep enough in your gifts, in your abilities. It's really important that you trust your intuition in February. Okay, because I feel like your intuition is going to be spot on about people in your circle, right? Who are your do or die? Who are the ones supporting you? Who are the ones that aren't, right? It's like that type of energy. Because in February, you're overcoming that. Okay, you're overcoming that. Some of you could be finding out that someone who's very artistic could have a split personality, but for a lot of you, it's about don't give up hope on your path. Okay, because come February, you're really going to be recognized. Okay, and you're going to realize, wow, what you went through in January and February is bringing you beautiful blessings in March. Okay, I paused there for a second because, again, I feel like what you're learning, see how you have one calm leopard here and there's one like angry leopard, like really attacking, yelling, roaring, and it's almost, I feel like you're the calm one. You're the one that's like, what are you getting so upset about? Okay, what are you getting so upset about? I feel like by March, you're looking at things in a very different way. Okay, there's some type of growth here for you guys starting in January, but by March, you're definitely going to be on the other side of it. Okay, these cards. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to be pulling 5 cards on each of the month, and then we're going to clarify from there. Okay. So for my beautiful Sagittarian spirit, what is the message on each individual card to give them some insight into January, February, and March 2024 for my Sagittarians? Clear messages, please. Clear messages. What is the message regarding the knowledge? What are they learning in January? What are they learning in January? Queen of Wands, there you are, your magic. I love the Queen of Wands in this deck. because it reminds me of Halloween. And I'm recording this the day before Halloween. So I find that really, really interesting. Okay, really, really interesting. The High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. I like this. I like this. All right. And what is the feelings they're going to be in February? Emperor, there you go, my babies. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords. One more card for February. One more card for February. Three of Pentacles. Nice. And for March, what is this victory for my wonderful Sagittarians? What is this victory, Spirit, for my wonderful Sagittarians? Six of Cups. Justice. Nice. Queen of Pentacles. I like it. Two more cards, please, for February. Two more cards, please, for February. One more card for February, please. Thank you, Spirit. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. 10 of Cups. Wow, Sagittarians. All right, let's look at January. First, I want to start off saying there's reasons why Spirit guides me to my different tarot decks, because each tarot deck holds different stories for me. Okay, how I connect with one deck is not how I connect with another deck. Okay, cards in each deck mean very different things for me from deck to deck. Okay, so in January, and kudos to you, my Sagittarians. Okay, what you're looking at, what has been splitting you in two, okay, is learning. The Two of Pentacles in this deck always is, you either have a mother and grandmother in spirit, a mother and aunt in spirit, a mother and sister in spirit, right? Whatever the case may be. Okay, that's bringing things into balance for you. Okay, infinite balance. And do you see that labyrinth in the background? Okay, that maze. You may feel like you've been walking through a maze. Okay, and with no direction. Okay, with no direction. What you are doing in January, okay, is realizing that there has been like a lot of lies fed to you, okay, in your life. And it could be around a mother figure, an ancestral type of thread, okay? An ancestral type of thread. Whether it's around how love is supposed to be, okay? Or, there's you having to be a knight in shining armor. Whether you're male or female, it's just the energy, right? You have to be the one that is always the bigger person, right? Whatever it is, it's like you're realizing that it's a bunch of lies, right? It was a bunch of lies that were told to you. And with the Queen of Wands here and the High Priestess, it's like you find your magic. Okay, you find your magic. And for some of you, you could be connected with a Leo, another fellow Sag, or an Aries. Okay, but the Queen of Wands in this picture is someone who is very magical. Okay, she's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Mystical, right? Mystical. She reminds me of Halloween when I look at this card in this deck. Okay, so the veils are very thin, and I am recording this the day before Halloween. Okay, but I feel like it's like the path is being made clear for you. Do you see how in the High Priestess? All right, I'm going to have to rewatch this video, guys, because I just noticed the video paused. So hopefully, like Scorpio, it just happened for a split second. So you and Scorpio may have something in common, okay? But for others of you, pause. Take that moment to reflect. Take that moment to go within, because it's like, you see how that bird is in front of the High Priestess? It's like the road is being cleared for you. Okay? And it's because of those two loved ones that you have in spirit, or releasing those ancestral beliefs, okay, that is allowing you to embrace your gifts and move forward. Okay? Now, in February, we have being in those emotions. Being in those emotions is where you find yourself. Okay? That's where the healing moments take place. All right? From the time you were a child, all of us, from the time we were children, right? We were meant to be leaders of our own lives, free to create whatever it is we wanted in our lives. And it's like you're realizing what your true soul contract is. What is your purpose in this life? And you're finding your success. You're finding your stability. You're finding the direction that you're meaning to go in. And you're taking control. You're taking the steps. There's no more of these lies that have been fed to you, ancestral line lies, okay? And that is what you're learning. You're learning how to create. In this deck, the Page of Pentacles for me is someone who really knows how to play with the energy of money, the energy of success, like he is just simply magical, just magical. I mean, look at him playing with that beautiful energy and realizing you are protected. Your path has always been protected, my Sagittarians. And then look at this. The Three of Pentacles. Do you see how you go from learning, right? The old you, right? Learning how to work with the energy. And then the new you, look at what you're creating. You're creating something amazing in your life in 2024. Some of you could be learning how to do white magic. Some of you there's something here about some of you, and I can't remember what these pillars, these zones of pillars are and where they are. I don't know if they're in Egypt or if they're in Greece. I don't know if you guys know what those pillar stones are. Do you see that? You could be creating a new incorporating a new heritage, like, exploring your heritage is going to allow you some type of spiritual knowledge. Okay, some type of spiritual knowledge. And it's almost like the energy that I'm picking up on is almost like, I want to say like Merlin or like Moses, or like it's like a prophet, a prophecy. A ritual. There's something that you are really opening yourself up to in February. Okay. And for those of you who aren't a mystic, who doesn't do spiritual work, who, none of that, this is still about learning your own magic, right? What a beautiful person you are, how intuitive you are, and that things that were told to you as a child were just lies. You're not the savior of the world. It's not up to you to be the one to always apologize when people do you wrong. That's like an ancestral belief. It's like my grandmother always used to tell me, you be the first one to call. That's your sister. That's your brother. That's your best friend. You be. Well, why should, and I used to say to her, why should I always be the one? Why? And as I started doing my healing work, Spirit was like, no, you do the best you can. But you're right. You only give your energy to those who give back. Okay? And by you doing that, you're stepping into your power. You're taking control back in your life. You're learning your gifts that you've had since you were a child, that up until now have been very protected within you. And now you're co-creating that gift with Spirit to bring you further on your path. That's a beautiful healing transition. And then in March, right, we have Justice and we have the Six of Cups. For some of you, this has to do with your family tree, okay, with your family tree. And there is something here, male or female, does not matter. Masculine, feminine energy, you apply the energy where it goes, okay? But it's like the females were always, the feminine always outshined the masculine. Always. So if you follow back your family tree, I feel like you're going to find that the feminine energy was always very powerful, okay, in the heritage line. And now it's time to balance that out. Okay, now you're in balance, both the masculine and the feminine. Do you see the similarity in these two cards? Brother, sister, masculine, feminine, one wearing blue, one wearing red. And now it's balanced. Okay, now it's balanced. It's about your own growth. It's about your own independence. It's about your own stability. It's about you being a nurturer. Finances are definitely growing for you by February. Okay? You're really taking your leadership in developing what it is you want for yourself, seeing your worth, seeing your value, seeing what you bring to the table. Okay? Again, masculine, feminine, the love within yourself for the masculine and feminine coming together and being in harmony. One not outweighing the other. Blue and red. Rooted communication. Maybe some of you guys, your ancestral belief was around communication. Okay, maybe the feminine spoke more than the masculine. So, you weren't really able to speak what was on your mind. Okay? Or maybe it had to do with simply realizing that it's a balance between the two, right? Feminine and masculine speaking to each other within us, right? I know I had to learn, and I still sometimes, the masculine in me outweighs the feminine, and sometimes it's the other way around, and I have to get that in check, right? Because there's definitely dominating feminine energy. Definitely dominating feminine energy here. But then you step into the masculine side, the creative side, the leader side, the strategy side, the co-creator side, right? And by February, you've grown so much in what you've been building that look at that family tree now. Look at that family tree now. Look at it here. Look at it here. You've taken, right, that family tree that was out of balance. You see those little houses on each little branch. And in the Ten of Cups, those houses are replaced with love. A cup of love runneth over every time we do a healing on ourselves. And I want you to please listen closely. Every time we do that shadow work, every time we heal something within us, we're not just healing something within us, guys. We're healing ancestral wounds that go back thousands and thousands of years. And every time we do that, guess what? We replace those wounds, those hurts, those BS beliefs with love. They're healed. That's the healings that are taking place. Wow. Okay. This goes here. No, this goes here. This goes here. Whew. I got sidetracked. Nope, that goes there. Thank you, Spirit. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. That goes there. And there's the balance. There's the common thread. There's the balance. The masculine stepping into power that brings the feminine and masculine into balance. Do you see that? Feminine definitely outweighing the masculine. The masculine stepping forward, right? Not even recognizing the feminine. Bringing the two into balance. Okay? So how do you do what you love? How do you move forward with what you want to create and not get wrapped into the competition? Not get wrapped into what other people are doing. That's the feminine side, right? The self-doubt, the surrendering into the belief that you're not doing it right, you're not, whatever stories you tell yourself to the feminine side, right? That's doubting the nurturing side, because that's what the feminine is. The feminine is the nurturer. The feminine is the one who takes care of. The feminine is, the one that, for lack of a better word, loves freely. Well, when you're not able to do that, you're dousing the feminine within you. Where the masculine, right? The masculine is the one that has to take charge. The masculine is the one that has to create. The masculine is the one that has the stability. Well, it's balancing both of them, right? Allowing your nurturing side to come out, the gifts you have to offer, and taking leadership and strategizing. How do you create that and bring it out into the world, into a business, into a relationship, right? And that's what you're doing here. So let's get into clarifying. Whew! I want to clarify the Seven of Swords. I want to know, what are the lies, the ancestral lies? You're definitely dousing them, man. You're taking those swords and you're melting them into precious, precious silver, metal, and creating something totally different. And creating something totally different. So what are you creating? So what is the Seven of Swords in January for my beautiful Sagittarians? What is the Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords. Clarified by the Seven of Swords. But the Seven of Swords in this deck is totally different for me than in the other deck. Look at you go. Seven of Swords, taking action. Okay. No longer hiding yourself. Okay, see how this person is hiding themselves? You can't even see who they are. You can't even see who they are. But they're allowing themselves to be led, continuing on that path, going forward with your truth, right? But still not fully showing yourself. That's what you're putting an end to. That's what you're putting an end to. Now look at you, taking action, fully being yourself, no longer hiding yourself, because you balance, excuse me, the white and black horse. Full steam ahead, Sagittarius. I want you to look at that. Got to look at that again, right? Seven of Swords. Hiding who you are. Hiding who you are. But now you're like, okay, you see that like energy on his feet. Okay, I'm going to continue going forward on this path. I'm going to find my way. There's that motorcycle in the distance. I found my truth. I found my direction. No more hiding. You're right out there in the open. No more hiding. Taking action. Going forward. You know, in a chariot. With the yin and the yang. You put an end to hiding who you are. Good for you, my Sagittarians. I like that. So what is the Two of Pentacles? Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Knowing your worth, babies. Yes, you do. Absolutely. Ten of Swords in this deck. Very different for me than in the other decks. Look how freeing. Look how beautiful finding your worth can be. Walking on a road of sunshine. Walking the road of the light. And yeah, you are protected. You are spiritually protected. Very, very nice. Let's jump into February. What is my beautiful Sagittarians taking leadership over in their life? What are they taking leadership over in their... You kidding me? Are you kidding me? The Emperor, the leadership you're taking, is in your community. In your community. Look at that, my Sagittarians. That's what you don't see. That's what you don't see. By the full moon in February, you are taking leadership. And look at that. King of Pentacles of your own success. Something is going to be very, very financially successful for you in your own community. And I feel like you don't even realize that yet. Okay? Some of you could be asked to step into a leadership role in your community that is going to require you to be very, very strategic in. Okay, so really take time looking over your strategies, looking over what you want to bring to your community. But this is definitely staying loyal to your belief system as well. because there's a wolf in this King of Pentacle card, and that to me is, you know, I say it all the time, you know, people say wolves are unpredictable. I think any animal you have from the time they're very young, including our own children, it's all in how they're nurtured and taken care of. I don't believe that just because a wolf is an animal in the wild, that if you have them from the time they're pups, they can't become loyal companions, because they can. So this is something that you're loyal to, you believe in. It's going to bring you a lot of success. And there is something to do with the full moon in February that you're going to be asked to step into that leadership role in your community. Okay? That is going to bring you a lot of success. Okay? And you've been creating it all along, and I don't think you realize it. So what are you learning with the Page of Pentacles? What are you learning with the Page of Pentacles here in February? The Sun. Oh man, look at this. The Sun and the World. Look at that. The Sun with the rainbow colors and the World with the rainbow colors. You're learning how to move through the cycles, and every cycle has their joys. And it's you really stepping into that joy, that passion brings you a whole new cycle. And again, the Three of Pentacles twice. So why are we ending with the Three of Pentacles? Why are we ending with the Three of Pentacles? Wow, that's a lot. Okay, just what? Just, okay, that top card and this card. Okay. There's something here, Sagittarius, about getting out of your head. Okay, that's what's been causing a lot of the burdens for you. Okay, get out of your head, because that's really what's been causing the burdens in your life. So what are those mind stories that you're telling yourself? They've been burdensome, but that's what's being released. Okay, that's what's being released. You are being recognized in your community in a way I don't even think you realize yet, Sagittarius. And you're going to be asked, or could be offered, a leadership role in your community, because others see your value, others see your worth. Okay, this is big scale stuff. Okay, big scale. So some of you, it could even be like the road to your own success. Some of you, this could be a political role in your community. Okay, so I don't know, guys, take it how it resonates, but this is big. February's big for you. Okay, so let's move into March. Okay, what is the justice for my beautiful Sagittarians in March? What is the justice in March for my beautiful Sagittarians? What is... Looks like way too many cards there. It's like half the deck fell out. Oh. Do 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 do. Get some rest. Okay? Make sure you take care of you in March. Some of you may have to travel, okay, in March. But it's going to be worth your while to do that, okay? Because I feel like it is building your financial success. It could have to do with healing work. It could also have to do, for me, the Four of Swords in this deck, right? She's in a nest. So this could be something you've been keeping under wraps, right? In a nest. You've been nurturing it. You've been feeding it. You've been, and with the heart there, that's like healing work for me. Okay, so you could have been nurturing this idea, this path, the direction in which you're taking it, moving into something that's balanced and even give and take, reciprocated. You give a service, you get something back in return. Okay, you could be traveling in the month of February. That is going to bring you financial gains, success. What is this Ten of Cups? What is this Ten of Cups for my Sagittarians? What is this Ten of Cups for my Sagittarians? King of, woo, look at this. King of Cups. Really getting into your emotions. Wow. High Priestess. Eight of Swords. Judgment. Big time clarity here. Big time clarity here. This is a lot of cards on the 10 of Cups, but I'm taking it. Tapping into your intuition, your higher self. You really set something majorly free in January within you. And by February, you're getting the clarity. You see it. You see it. King of Cups. You see it. Whether you're dealing with a water sign or just simply tapping into your emotions. This is a celebration, a contract, fulfilling your soul's contract, a contract that you have with a longtime partner, right? It's coming, it's celebration, guys. An event, celebrating an event. So by the end of February, you could be signing a contract. Celebration that's really, really expanding you big time here, guys. Some of you could also be doing some type of healing retreat in February. Could be going to a healing retreat in February, traveling to it. A lot of expansion, my Sagittarians, in many aspects of your life. What is the final outcome for my beautiful? We have the Emperor and the Empress now. Queen of Wands. There's some type of creative project. For some of you, you could be hearing of a pregnancy, but that's not for all of you. For a lot of you, I feel like a creative project you're keeping really, really under wraps. Really keeping it close to your chest. Or Spirit saying to you, keep this creative idea under wraps. Close to your chest, because right now it's in the infancy stage. Right now it's in that creative flow. Okay, so I don't feel like you're going to be sharing this with a lot of people. For some of you, it's something you really love. Okay, for some of you, it's something you really, really love. I don't know, I'm being guided to pull affirmations for you guys. So let's pull some affirmations that may help you month to month. I'm going to pull one for January, one for February, and one for March. You can choose to do it or not, guys. I'm just being guided. But if you feel you want to do them, then please do them, reciting them 3 times a day while looking at your own reflection. Okay? So 3 affirmations, please, Spirit. One that will aid them in January. One that will aid my Sagittarians in January. One in February. One in February. One in March. One in March. One in March. Do me a favor, guys. Like this video so that it saves in your like folder. And you can come back and see how it's played out for you. Okay? But look at this in January. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. Beautiful. February. When I honor my feelings, I find my power in powerless situations. When I honor my feelings, I find my power in powerless situations. When I honor my feelings, I find my power in powerless situations. When I honor my feelings, I find my power in powerless situations. In February, stillness is the key to success. Stillness is the key to success. Stillness is the key to success. There you go, my Sagittarians. There's your dive into 2024. If it resonates for you, please give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. If you're new, subscribe and click on the bell for all notifications. And guys, if you want your videos to continue being one of the first videos, then please share, comment, like, Subscribe. That's what helps the channel to grow and get the videos out there into the algorithms. As always, guys, from my heart to yours, love, light, and blessings. Be well. Take care. Bye-bye.